Go find Dad. I'll miss you too.
The process is accelerating toward a dark energy flare.
What the hell? She's in serious trouble. Hurry back.
The core is exceedingly close to collapse.
We need to get this and the transmission packet to my dad. I've got it right here. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Those so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation.
Get out of the city. The citadel could blow at any moment.
Oh my god, the transmission's going out. They'll have it on the other side soon. Thank God you're okay. Hold on a sec. I'll get you out of there. Ah! Let's hope this still works. Stand back. Here goes. Wow. I forgot what a kick this thing has. Here, you take the gravity gun. You're better with it than I am. When I couldn't find you, I got... I know. I shouldn't have worried. Well, we should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us. I heard Vortigaunts a few minutes ago. Maybe they're still around. We've got a long way to go to find my dad. It'd be nice to have some extra help. The Citadel? What the hell is happening? Are you okay? It's like the first days all over again. I hope we don't get many more. be surprised if the rebels use this place. Safe haven it ain't. Zombies. I got 'em. Okay, a communication center. Let's see if we can get out a message to my dad. Dr. Kleiner and my dad are up north at an old missile base. I hope they're still using this frequency. They're trying to help launch a... Ah, here we go. Damn, what now? If I were to... Let me see if I can get it working again. What a mess. This could take a while. Hey, if you have any blinding insights into how to fix this, go for it. Not sure what I did, but it worked. Now, to check in. White Forest! White Forest, this is Alex Vance. Do you read? White Forest, come in. White Forest, are you there?
Alex! My goodness! Is that really you?
Yes, and Gordon too. We're okay. We made it out of City 17.
Alex, thank God. I can hardly believe it.
Don't worry, Dad, we're fine. But something really strange is happening with the Citadel.
Oh yes, we've been monitoring the situation. The raw discharge of the meltdown has been focused into a coherent beam of portal energy.
It's the Combine. They're trying to open another gateway.
Yes, what you're seeing is the infancy of a super portal. If it attains full strength...
It'll be the 7-hour war all over again. Except this time we won't last 7 minutes.
My God. Gordon, what if that's why they were sending so much data from the Citadel? So that...
Data? From the Citadel?
In the control room, they were feeding huge volumes of data directly into the core destruction sequence.
Magnuson, did you hear that? I'll bet it's the Combine portal code.
Yes, I'm not deaf.
I downloaded the whole packet. They've been chasing us ever since.
Well, of course they have. You see, Kleiner, it's the linchpin of all of their plans.
Well, I can see that. I never said...
Somewhere in that sequence, they would have had to establish a connection with the far side. What you have there, young lady, is the specific contact code for the Combine overworld.
Good God.
Now, if I am right about this, and I have no reason to doubt myself, you are carrying the very code Dr. Mossman had hoped to recover. Now, how soon can you get here?
Well, we'll have to get our bearings, but we can definitely...
There is no time to waste. We'll need to step up the launch schedule. And now, as soon as you get here with the signature data, we'll encode the satellite and get the damn thing into orbit.
Get here as quickly as you can, you two. For God's
Dad?
sake.
Ongoing
Dad!
sector
You're breaking
sweep.
up! Come in!
Biotics
Dad, are you
confirmed.
there? Dad!
Continue surface sector sweep. Remote compliance.
They're still tracking us.
Exterminate.
We need
Seek
to keep
passive
moving.
signature imprint. Mandate sublevel restrictions.
Come on, this way. Those buildings look like they've seen some use recently. We should find a way out there. Nice! That did the trick. I can always count on you to find a way through. Dr. Magnuson has an old rocket up at White Forest. He's been hoping for the day when he could launch a satellite to tap into the old array they set up at Black Mesa. But getting a launch off while the Combine was intact? There was just no way. I'm not sure how they'll use a satellite to shut down that portal, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. What was that? Shh, quiet. We're not alone. Careful up there. I'll keep watch out here. Do you see a gate control in there, Gordon? Maybe you can find a way to get this gate open? Gordon, there's something snooping around out here. Ah! Oh my god! Ah!
Kara! Jam! Go! The Alex Vance. What harm has come? Ah, the free man. I am pleased to see at least you are unharmed. telepathy, Alex Vance. Her condition is grave. Healing her will require more than I alone can conjure. Let me summon my kin. My kin will meet us at a sheltered location beneath the surface. We must move her there quickly. I will stabilize her if the free man will provide us with protection. Let us hurry, free man. Help awaits us in the mines. We must hasten. Her state is delicate.
Perhaps the Freeman can restore this elevator's functionality. Use care. Press on, Freeman, if you are able. I will take her to my kin by another path.
You idiot. That's Gordon Freeman. The Vortigaunt said he was on the way. Dr. Freeman, Alex Vance is over here. The Vort's trying to patch her up.
Freeman, it is well. Alex Vance clings to the margins. My kin are still some distance away. For now, we must not be disturbed.
Yeah, well, about that. As long as you're down here, Freeman, maybe you can give us a hand. Let me show you how the antlion sensors work. Got some supplies over here if you need them. Health and ammo, that sort of thing. This sensor will light up if an antlion's coming down this tunnel. More lights mean more antlions. When a tunnel lights up, we move a few turrets in front of it. Pretty simple, eh, Doc?
Hey, Doc. On your way here, you weren't followed, were you?
Don't listen to him, Doc. We're on edge because this place is riddled with antlions.
The Vort says as long as we don't step on their grubs, they shouldn't hear us this far from the nest.
Yeah, well, that's a theory I'd rather not test. We're down to our last 2 turrets, and even these are held together by baling wire and duct tape at this point. Nice to have them in a pinch, but I wouldn't exactly trust them with my life. Hey, Griggs, you might want to show Dr. Freeman where we keep the supplies, huh?
Oh, yeah. Down there by the Vort. Everything you need for doctoring. They're coming. One light.
Let's move. We have to defend the fort. Breach.
We'll be okay as long as they stick to our tunnel.
Dr. Freeman, you take care of the turrets. Ah! Griggs, over there. I got one.
Bingo! No offense, Freeman, but things were pretty quiet until you showed up. Swarm at 24!
Come on, let's go!
I'm coming!
see that?
Holy shit! I got 10!
Yeah, well, we all got 10. There's hundreds of them. Hey, Doc, you cover the breach. No! We got 24. What's wrong with that hole?
Protect us! We are under attack!
There can't be many more.
What the hell makes you think that? We got 12.
Incoming at 36. And the breach. And 24. Oh God, they're coming from everywhere.
Should I leave some for you, Griggs, huh?
Jack, look out! That nest must be bigger than we thought.
2 lights.
We can't hold out much longer.
We'll take 36.
Got to watch all the tunnels, Freeman. Cover me, Shaq.
Protect us!
Oh no! Alright, this one, come on!
We got 3 lights.
Why are there so many? I think we misunderestimated.
Look alive.
Get ready. Oh God, get ready. 3 lights. This is gonna be bad.
Hey, it's the Vorts. They made it.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to scare you, Chef.
Freeman. Our delay, regrettable. We killed many antlions, Yet many more remain. We must attend to the Alex Vans. There is no time. More Atlians approach. We shall quiet them.
Shit! The whole place is lit up! Grab a tunnel! I wasn't even supposed to be here. You ready, Freeman?
Now to the next matter of urgency. The Alex Vans. Her injuries are grave. This will necessitate deep submersion in the vortex. Indeed. We require the larval extract. Oh, yes. The extract. Yes. Agreed.
I will make the journey to seek the extract, deep within the nest, in the sacred nectarium. But I cannot hope to bring it back alone.
We must remain to keep the Alex Vans alive. Please, Freeman, join me. Yes, take yes. Freeman. There is no finer companion. So well stated.
Follow, Freeman.
This body is yours to command. Lead on. Grim Pinata. Miss them asset lines. Their corrosive spray permits quick carving of rock passages, but it also serves as a strong deterrent to hive robbers. Are keen to our presence. Expect ever greater resistance as we proceed. What did the Freeman expect to find down there? Truly, the Freeman leaves no path unexplored. Tethers cut. It is good that you let go. I am confident the Freeman will find a way to open it. Proceed together. A puzzling predicament of the sort was the Freeman's fame for swiftly solving. I will observe the situation. The Freeman is an invaluable companion. Pity the generator that requires a Vorticon to operate. Freeman is a quick thinker and a fast mover. I think he will be very glad you saved those crates. What next in the parade of constant obstacles? Fear not, Freeman, for I follow. No pit would be complete without a Freeman climbing out of it. Behold, across the chasm. That immense repellent device promises to cease from endless anti-lion attacks. If the Freeman is in agreement, let us find our way to that vibratory haven. Vibratory device. So you have summoned the lift! Alert! Freeman, where? Observe how they fight on below.
heedless of our escape. Well, this is all confusing. But we must not forget the gravity of our errand to heal the Alex Vance. A poignant scene, an eternity's repose. It brings peaceful thoughts, does it not? Retrieving the extract may not be unchallenging. The Guardian's presence guarantees an awareness of larval clusters. They are commonly posted near the young. Such a pleasing sound and sensation. A wind from below bears the scent of extract. The stuff we seek lies at the bottom of this pit. This shaft connects to the chamber above, where my kin sustain the Alex Vance. Once we have the extract, we can rejoin them quickly, provided we can restore elevator function. But how? How shall we descend? Lower chamber, you must find a way to something. Remember, do not kill the Guardian, or the extract will be ruined.
I sense the freemen down below. Activate the elevator that we may reconvene. extracted. Abide a moment longer, Freeman, that we may proceed together! Freeman has done his task magnificently. The scent of right perfection beckons. Follow Freeman while I track you to the source. You have done the hardest work, admitting entrance to this chamber. Truly, the life of Alex Vance is in able hands. Such quantities of larvae, such a heady aroma. Tur, younger challenger, Ah, excellent. A bounty of larval extract. This should only take a moment. Secretions of the finest quality. Let us return now to the Alex Vance. You bear some traits we thought innate to Vortigine. Antlion husbandry was once our ancestral practice. The creatures exude many valuable compounds, but the extract is the most prized by far. It dissolves the false veils that divide the vortessence. All this you shall witness when her heart has stopped. She ebbs. If we lose her, we lose all. Behold, the extract. Miraculous secretion. Make haste. Join now as we imbibe the extract. Yes. A human is needed. Agreed. Join us, Freeman. We weave the Freeman's life with hers. Yes, there is a quickening. Hopes for this bond between you.
Dr. Freeman, I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart, but I had to wait until your friends were otherwise occupied. There was a time they cared nothing for Miss Vance, when their only experience of humanity was a crowbar coming at them down a steel corridor. When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. I have learned to ignore such naysayers when quelling them was out of the question. Still, I am not one to squander my investments, and I remain confident she was worth far more than the initial appraisal. That's why I must now extract from you some small repayment owed for your own survival. See her safely to White Forest, Dr. Freeman. I wish I could do more than keep an eye on you, but I have agreed to abide by certain restrictions. Well, now listen carefully, my dear. When you see your father, relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
She stirs. Her vocal form has regained integrity. We have a very immeasurable loss.
Oh, God.
Lie still.
Oh my God. I thought for sure I was dead.
The Combine hunters caused traumatic injury.
A hunter. So that's what it was.
We knit shattered bone and restored circulatory integrity. Yet it was a free man who retrieved her vortessence.
Yeah, that's Gordon. How long have I been out?
A matter of hours.
Hours? We've got to get moving.
A moment longer.
But we have to get to White Forest. It's vital.
No fear. We will put you on the right road. Now, try carefully to rise.
Whoa. I don't know what you did, but I have a feeling I'm lucky to be here.
Come then. I will get you on the path to White Forest.
Come on, Gordon. Next to me.
We will continue our hunt for advisors. Farewell. Go safely. Travel well.
Good luck out there! Okay, Freeman. Be adequate. What the hell does that mean, anyway? I don't know. Sounds like something the Forts would say.
I think I can walk on my own now. Let me give it a shot. Yeah. Stiff, but I think I'm okay. Whoa! That was a guardian. Somebody must have done something to piss it off.
The Guardian is enraged over our theft of the extract. If it tries to hinder our progress, we will have no choice but to kill it.
You messed with its eggs? Oh, no wonder it's mad.